Hey everybody, before you continue watching the video, make sure you give the channel a like and subscribe. Go and follow us on Instagram. Go and check out all the different social media scenarios. Make sure if you're enjoying the content, go there, like, subscribe, follow, so we can keep putting stuff out. If you've got any questions, leave a comment. All right, make a comment on either of our pages and we'll answer them as soon as we can.
And also, because you just recently got your black belt, I would like to ask you, okay, so like, what are you had obviously there was like have family, had injuries through along the way. You live far from the gym, which is already a very hard thing to deal with in itself, right? Have a family that you have to support and all the commitments, etc. So what would you be your advice for someone that's like starting jiu-jitsu or want to start jiu-jitsu? What you think they should concentrate on at first, and what do you think they should be their mindset towards it?
Starting's great. Just starting, just turning up. That's the hardest part about not just jiu-jitsu, any sort of exercise, something that you want to do or have to do, but don't want to do. Like, just starting is the best part. If you just start and then just keep turning up, and then you'll find it's, especially with jiu-jitsu, it's so addictive. You get that 3 weeks, 4 weeks in, and you're kind of starting to roll. You're kind of starting to have that little bit of feeling about what their weights are doing and what your weights are doing. And yeah, my advice is to keep going. Give it 3 months. So that 3 month mark, and then you'll have the new person come in, and they'll go, and you'll feel it. You'll go, oh shit, they were just like me 3 months ago, but you have that little bit more knowledge. It's not much knowledge, especially in the lifetime of jiu-jitsu. Geez, I've been doing it for 10 years and I still feel like I know nothing. I feel like, I have a black belt, but man, I've got to keep turning up, and that black belt is useless to me. It's absolutely useless.
But that's the attitude that gets you to a black belt to begin with, man. Like,
it's addictive, man. I love it. I really do enjoy jiu-jitsu.
I think a lot of people come and do, or just do things in general for the wrong attitude. Like, they're doing it for like a exterior motive. It's like,
for the belt.
I want to do it because I want to have the prestige of a belt. I want to do it for the prestige of winning a title. I want it for the prestige or the idea of how I'm going to be, of this badass dude or whatever the hell. Like, that shit is not, that shit's fickle. Just like all the other stuff we talk about, it doesn't last, man.
Yeah.
Driving an hour to and from, sometimes 2 hours to and from training a couple times a week. That stuff, you have to be truly motivated to come here and put up with that every week, man. Most people never put up with that.
Nah.
These external ideas of like, I want to be this and I. It's the same bullshit attitude of like, about me, selfishness type of stuff. It's fickle, man. You cannot last in anything in life.
It's still selfish
with that type of attitude.
That's me still being selfish. But
it's a positive way of being selfish.
Yeah, like that's me going, I can't get worse than I am. Like, I don't want to go backwards. I never want to go back. And you have 3 months off, or I've had over a year off jiu-jitsu before, through knees and, anyone who's done jiu-jitsu for a long time knows. But I come back and I try and train really hard. I try and train really smart and, big emphasis on try. Because I never want to go backwards. You go backwards, it's such a long journey to go forward again. Like that 3 steps back, and that 1 step forward is like walking in concrete compared to those 3 steps
when
back.
we talked about it, I think with Bruce said the same thing. It's you build momentum in either direction.
Yes, 100%.
Either you're building momentum moving forward, or you're building momentum spiraling downwards in a horrible situation, man.
It's like going downhill when you're going backwards.
You can't. You're correct. You just start rolling downhill, and it's that downward spiral just starts going like. Man, you got to keep pushing forward, and even if it's 1-2.5% increase, like a year, like, man, that's the goal.
Yeah, and that's why people struggle so much to come back after a long stoppage.
Yeah,
and they because the reality is so in their face, jiu-jitsu doesn't lie, that they go, they think they'll be able to be what, and that's also, I think it's something that people really need to pay attention. Otherwise, they get injury as well.
Yeah,
because they come back from
big
time
layoff,
away, and then they come back and they think they're going to be that same guy. Their mind might be still sharp, but the movement is not there. And sometimes they force and they feel really bad, or even they can get injured and frustrated. And that you have to be kind of with yourself and just be a bit more like, man, I've been away. Like, what do you expect? You know what I mean? I'm not going to be the same movement as I was and flowing as I was. But regularity, I think, is a key for any involving in anything.
Anything, but especially
like you can get. If you don't get to a regularity, you're never gonna tap the next level. You're just gonna be plateauing, and spiraling down afterwards.
Yeah, but it's like you said though with jiu-jitsu. Once you forget about those belts, so for me, it's always I want to get better at that position. I want to get better at that move. I want to be better at those sort of chokes. Once you forget about the belts and start thinking about jiu-jitsu itself and what part of jiu-jitsu you want to get better at, I think that mindset's a lot better to go through with jiu-jitsu.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, and a follow. Check out all our different social media platforms. There's heaps of content coming out. There's different snippets and content on different platforms. So make sure you're on everything. And again, if it helped you out, recommend to somebody else, and hopefully it'll help them out too.